Google Forms. There was an era when they were themselves fancied around too much, but now the world has moved on. Today, it's the era of chatbots. Chatbots are dominating the world because they are simple, efficient, and attractive. In today's video, I will be telling you how you can make your own chatbot using a Google Form. So why wait? Let's begin. This is a Google form that I have already created. It is a question for name, which is short answer type. It is a question for age, which is drop down type, and it also has a question for date of birth, in which you have to fill in the date. So now let me quickly fill in the form. The next question is for educational qualification, which is of checkboxes type, where you can check as many boxes as you want. The next question is an MCQ type question, and this question is a rating or linear scale type with a picture. So now we will be converting this Google form into a chatbot, and let us see how all these features are implemented, whether the pictures are added or not, and lot more stuff. In order to integrate the chatbot add-on, you need to click on the three dots here and click on add-ons. Now you need to search for chatbot. So we will be using the first one, that is from collect.chat. We need to install it. Once it has been installed, you have to click on this button over here and click on form to chatbot, that is the bot name, and click on create chatbot. Now it will ask you how do you plan to use this bot, whether you want to embed it in your website, whether you want to use it as a widget, or get a chatbot page for which you can share the link with your friends. Then it asks for the layout. I will be choosing the default one. You can choose any of these and play around with them. So now it has given me the link to the chatbot page. I will click on open. So it has been opened in another tab. It asks me the first question, that is name, which was short answer type. So I will give it the answer. The second question is age, and as soon as I click on type an answer, I get all the drop down options that I had added in my Google form. Now the next question is date of birth, for which it asks me to pick a date, and the interface is quite good. So I will click on confirm. The next question is checkboxes type, and here also it allows me to check as many boxes as I want. This question is MCQ type, so only one option. And this question is of rating type. Remember that we had added a picture in the Google form, but here it is not reflected. Another thing you can see that in all the above questions there was no skip options, but now here we are getting one skip option because this question had not been marked as required in the Google form. So for the required question it does not show the skip button, but here it will be showing. So the response has been submitted, and now let us see whether the response has been recorded or not. So we will go to individual. This is the first response we filled in using the Google form, and this is the second one which we filled in using the chatbot. Now there is another way by which you can access exclusively those responses which were collected by the bot. For that you need to go to collect.chat and sign in. So this will open your dashboard. You can give a name to your bot, then you need to click on it. So here is the script of the entire bot, which you can also edit from here. Right now we are focusing on results, so we'll click on result and go to responses. So here is a list of all the responses, and you can export them, you can delete specific responses, and do much more. Now if I edit my Google form, say I change some questions or probably some options, so these changes will not be automatically reflected in the bot. For that you need to click on update the bot, and now it will be reflected. The second thing is changing bot type. So you can always change the bot type to whatever you want. Right now I will be clicking on embed type. So as soon as I click, the bot type has been changed, but now I also need an embed code to embed this bot in my website. So for that I will click on embed bot over here. So this is the code which you need to paste in your website HTML code so that the bot is visible in the website. Now it's your turn to play around with the bot, try different features, different themes, different question types, and do make sure to like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and write down your suggestions in the comment box. I will see you in the next video.